What's up, everybody? Joe White here, and I am rolling through Illinois today, heading towards Loveland, Colorado. Got to deliver a load of Unilever products. I think it's like body wash and stuff over to the Walmart distribution center there in Loveland. 5:30 in the morning appointment time. Woohoo! Which means my big ass will be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I hate that, but it's the job. Um, Want to talk a little bit about Uncle Howdy? That's right. We're going to talk about the Wyatt 6 or the Wyatt Sick6. I think it's just a Wyatt 6. Um, Kind of funny how the snowman, Tony Khan, hadn't brung him up in a while. The snowman goes, I booked for the sickos, and now we have the Wyatt 6. You can't get any sicker than that, mate. I swear, as the British would say. Oh, man. Anyway, everybody's trying to identify all the people who got massacred or knocked out. Um, Again, nobody got killed. Nobody died. Anybody who thinks people are dead on WWE programming are stupid. Fucking Meltzer, I swear. Oh, he's dead. No, you're stupid. You're so stupid, as he would say. Anyway, um, anyway, sorry, I just saw something stupid on a truck. What is the deal with taking the Harley Davidson logo and putting your own shit on it? It's so stupid. I like Harley Davidson. I like their logo, but it's nothing that I would go out of my way to try to copy. It doesn't make you badass. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. Um, Getting on to the massacre from Monday night, I will say I think they've gone and edited the video to align the. I think they've muffled some of the holy shit chants if you go back and watch it now on YouTube. And I think also the sound effect of the door opening was a bit off from the door actually opening. So I think they've gone in and post and changed that for the YouTube thing to where now it aligns with the door opening. Um, so those are the only things I saw in the video that actually changed. Again, I will say that if they do put him in a feud with Chad Gable, okay, fine. Something had to change with Gable anyway, because he had the big blow off with Otis. Um, I don't think that story's all done, but he did say, "Hey, we're gone. We're leaving you. We're done." So who knows? We might get 6-man tags with Otis or with Chad Gable and the Creeds versus the Wyatt Six. So okay, again, that's the problem with this whole supernatural thing: is who do you put them with? That makes both the people you're wrestling against and them look good. It's a big dilemma. It's hard to book. Um, Guys, go the speed limit out here. That noise you keep hearing is basically them telling me that the car in front of me is too close to me. Speed limit is 70 out here, and these idiots are out here going 66. Come on, go the speed limit. Anyway, um, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he took out Gunther and he took out this person, he took out that person." They took out all the security and indie whack jobs that were backstage playing extras. The only person that has really been identified is Chad Gable. If you go look at the YouTube description of the video that they posted, Gable's the only one that's mentioned. So there's that. As far as the name, the Wyatt Six, Sick, and then the number 6, it's a double entendre. I love it. I love the merch. My son is already wanting the T-shirt. So what does that tell you? Supernatural doesn't work. Supernatural doesn't work. They're not there to make sure it works. They're there to make sure it makes money for them. And this is a license to print money just based off the merchandise. Now, does it help when everything clicks and it doesn't get watered down and everything? Yeah. And I think that you will see. I think they'll make it work. You don't have. I hate speaking ill of the dead like this. I really do. But you don't have Bray Wyatt's mind jumping in 50 directions, as was the rumor. Um, this is Taylor. And I honestly think that right now, if you're Taylor Rotunda, they had released you several years ago, pal. You're lucky to be there doing this. You are lucky to be there right now. So, yes, you can have your own ideas, but at the end of the day, this Taylor is going to sit there and do at the end of the day whatever the company wants him to do with these characters. Now, if the company is smart, they will let him have a lot of creative input because he's probably the only one that knows what Bray's vision was for this. And we don't know that for sure, but I have a good idea that Bray probably told him where everything was going. Masks like this, you don't just whip up in a matter of 3 months. Especially that rabbit mask and that the pig mask, okay, yeah, you can probably do that in a month. But the intricacies of the buzzard mask and the rabbit mask, I mean, you got to find fur and you got to sew it and you got to do all this mess and design it. And the whole costuming too. Jason Baker said that he designed the costumes too. So, because look at Huskus, Joe Gacy. Huskus ain't wearing workout clothes. It's very cult-esque, very grunge, if you will. Um, so that stuff has to be done months upon months in advance. So that says something right there. Um, see here, what else have we got going on? What they're going to do next? Let's see. What are they going to do next? Because there's a lot of places where, again, this still has the potential to take a nosedive if they don't do this right. This has the potential to turn into the gobbledygooker, or name another bad gimmick. Mordecai. Remember Mordecai? This has a bad, this has an opportunity to turn into Mordecai. I don't want it to because I like this gimmick. I like the Wyatt Six. I want to give new stars a chance, like a Joe Gacy and a Dexter Loomis. What the hell were they doing with Loomis before? He would slide out from under the ring and give a big old blank stare. I do find it funny how Indy Hartwell is already saying that she wants a divorce. I think that angle about them being married's dropped. Anyway, ain't gonna be no more honeymooning. He's done changed. He's done turned. Anyway, I like what they're doing. I really like what they're doing with this. Where they go from here, Friday night, you will get a recap, maybe a QR code that gives you a hint at what's next, maybe a vignette where there's rumors that vignettes have been filmed. I said that the time for vignettes were over and it all depended upon what we were getting Monday. Well, with what we got Monday, I think you can run a vignette on SmackDown with them. I think that maybe you can, you know, explain a little bit about what's going on because we do need some explanation. Now, next Monday, where are they at next Monday? Let me check. Hang on. Indianapolis. Duh. They said it about 50 times last night or on Monday night. And then Friday night, next Friday, they're in Madison Square Garden for SmackDown. Maybe we'll see something there. I think you're going to see a lot of Raw stars on there in Madison Square Garden because that's the Mecca. Um, Following that, on July 1st, Raw's in Boston. And then July 5th is July 5th. They're in the 4th of July. They're in Canada. That's weird. Anyway, then you got SmackDown and Money in the Bank. So I don't know if these guys will have a match at Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is right now is looking loaded up. You're going to have Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins, who returned this past Monday. I think you're going to have the 2 Money in the Bank matches. You're going to see Sami Zayn doing something. So that's 4 matches right there already. And if you put Cody on there, that's your 5. And Triple H does not like to book more than 5 or 6 matches for these PLEs. Um, I could see them showing up and wreaking havoc on the Money in the Bank match or doing something at the end of the pay-per-view. Maybe you won't see them again until the pay-per-view. Maybe they do vignettes leading up to the pay-per-view, and then you see them do something at the pay-per-view. But again, sooner or later, these guys are going to have to wrestle. This is professional wrestling after all. And sooner or later, we're going to have to see them in action. Sooner or later, we're going to have to stop with the QR codes and the vignettes. Sooner or later, we're going to have to see them cut a live promo in the ring or something backstage. And if they're smart, they won't do anything too spooky, yuki. No pitch black matches, no funhouse matches, no red hell in a cell gimmick, no red lights on while the damn people are wrestling. Come on. Come on now. Again, this is pro wrestling. And the rumor is that they're not going to take it into the supernatural realm too much. I've heard rumors again of Addams Family-esque from what I've seen. I hope it doesn't go directly down the comedy route that the Addams Family would take. But then there's, the element of, will Alexa Bliss be joining this group, or is the sixth member Bray Wyatt's, in spirit? I think if you're going to call it the Wyatt Six, you need a sixth member, and that sixth member should be Alexa Bliss. I would like to see more than one female in the group. Maybe those two get the tag titles down the road. They've had them before. They've been partners before. There is history there. I was watching something online just last night of when Alexa Bliss started going toward the Fiend and going toward the dark side, if you will. And Nikki Cross was there trying to bring her back and talking to her, going, "Hey, what's with you? Why won't you return my text or whatever?" And then Alexa Bliss would spin around in her, she would have those weird eyes and the weird blank stare, and Nikki Cross acted all devastated. Now the shoe is on the other foot, though. And it's going to be interesting to see. Maybe Nikki Cross is the one that brings, Alexa Bliss over. Maybe we see her going to Alexa's house and putting the "Remember Who You Are" on her doorstep. A lot can happen. A lot can happen. But I think that, we'll get a recap on Friday. Maybe a QR code leading to an online vignette. Let me check something here. To the best of my knowledge, I don't believe that the archive recovered page has been updated. Interesting fact here. The countdown clock about an hour beforehand went completely dark. The background of the website went dark, and you could not click on the Ketsuya to the diary page or the recap page. Now it says we're here, and you can click on those again. Maybe giving those people who never have not been keeping up with the QR codes a chance to go back and look and figure out what all this means. So yeah, there is nothing new on the diary page. The sounds are still the same. The pictures are all the same. Let's go to the recap page. If they're smart, they would put something on the recap page that links to that YouTube video. They would put something on there that links to that YouTube video. But they haven't. So who knows? Who knows? I think maybe we're going to get these pages updated. I think we'll see more diary entries. I think we'll see more recap stuff. The massacre is come and gone, so there's really no need to put out how to survive a massacre video up anymore. But anyway, that's going to do it for me, guys. Remember, if you see a big rig on the road, do not tailgate us. Give us lots of room out here. Let us over if we need to get over. Go the speed limit. If you can't see our mirrors, we can't see you. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all my new subscribers lately and everybody who's been leaving comments. I will be doing a reading your comments video soon. That'll be episode 4 of that. But we'll see you down the road.